Good evening. My name is Shalil. I'd like to welcome you to the POV podcast, where there's no right or wrong answers. It's your perspective. It's the way you see things. Tonight, we'll be discussing the importance of being a great father, provider, protector, and leader in the Black community. You guys need to sit tight, lock in, and rock out with us for a few. Hope all is well. Peace and blessings from the POV podcast and staff. Some of my most closest friends, you know, my man Daniel Stover is in here, East Orange police officer. I don't have to introduce my man right here. You know what it is, my man Jihad, the Thrill Scott, coach for the kids, you know what I'm saying, work in the school district. You know what it is, my man Lenz Monroe. We have a special show for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about Black excellence, the importance of being a father in the Black community, a lover, a provider, and most importantly, a leader. Question number one of the night, excuse me. Fellas, how important, you know, is it for us as Black men to be fathers to our children? You know, how important is it in our community, you know, that happens? Like, that is it a must that we be great fathers in our community? I'm gonna let you answer it first. You was a cop. Lock us up. No, I'm saying, like, how important is it, though, in our community?
Man. Very, very important, man. I only speak from my experience. I had my father in my life, my whole life. You don't have other father figures. Say, for instance, G father, I take that as like a second father. Helped raise me, too, you know. Kept me out of the streets. Kept us out the streets, you know. Always had a second house to go to. You know, he always kicked us out, shit, but, you know. Just a role model. Teach you right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's very important for us, you know, especially us as Black men to be fathers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At the end of the day, you gotta think about the statistics, right? So if it's more Black men in jail than it is, you know what I'm saying, in college, that's a problem. I think fathers play a significant role in a child's life. I think it's needed. I think it's a must. I think we must be better fathers. What you think?
Yeah, I think your father is, you know, your first example of what a man should be. You know, so that's one of the main reasons why it's, you know, so important to be in your kids' lives. You know, and even, you know, like, even if you're not in a home, you know, even if, you know, you and your significant other separated, man, as long as you able to, you know, provide a good blueprint, you know, for your little man, you know, your children, that's cool, man. You know, best thing you can ever do is be there. You know.
Well, clap it up for this brother. Best thing you can ever do is be there. What about you?
I think you gotta understand that it's about, you know, so a lot of people believe that if you just because you're a provider, that doesn't make you a father. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, it's a lot of men out here that think, you know, I'm providing, I'm putting food on the table.
I'm drug dealers.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got to be a drug dealer. You can just be a regular joker. You know what I mean? They think that just because you put food on the table, you paying the bills or whatever, that don't really necessarily make you a father. That just means you a provider.
Okay.
That, you know, it's a big difference.
Which is important too.
Yeah, it is important, but it's a big difference between a provider and a father. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times, you understand what I'm saying? You could be present, but that don't mean you home. You want to get what I'm saying? It's just some differences. You know what I mean? That matter.
I like that.
You know
so you can be present. Family, remember that as young kings, older kings, OG kings, you can be present and not home. I like that, my brother.
Yeah, you can definitely be that. Like, I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, even my father, good dude, like, made a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? But he was always working, so he was a great provider.
Yeah.
But as far as like being like a father, like actually like being there, that just wasn't it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he'll be at the football games, basketball games. He always was seen.
He always didn't give you what you needed.
Yeah, he didn't at the moment. He didn't always give me what I needed. You understand what I'm saying? He put to a certain extent, like, he put the money over the time and the. Know what I mean?
He's compensated for not being there.
Exactly.
That's
sometimes we forget, man. Sometimes that we get, we forget that, it's going to take time, a little bit of affection, patience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love.
But,
like, it's going to take those things,
That's hard.
And you're right, man. We get so mixed up in, I paid the bill this month. I paid this. I'm good.
Absolutely, King.
Absolutely. Like, them little jokers just be needing love, man.
Yeah.
They get old, they be some cold jokers,
I think that's a big thing missing in our community, too.
They be
the love,
cold
right?
as hell, they get older.
I think that's a big thing missing in our community, the love. You know what I'm saying?
Because, like
from the father figures, the black men, the leaders, just...
I like what you guys said. I agree with everything you guys said, especially the part my brother Gee said and my brother Lenz said. It's really the love. Like, a lot of times, like, my dad, provider, foundation was laid, but I feel like it's things we went through as young men that if our father was more active, we wouldn't have to go through. Let's just think about the first time we had sex. We so lost at doing it because them conversations never was had, and after that, you find yourself in places you shouldn't be.
It's like, damn, hold that. Tell me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me not to do that because now I gotta sit in the clinic.
Yeah.
If we gonna keep it POV, we gonna keep it real. And I just think at the end of the day, that's why I think fathers is so important. For in our community.
Yo, Mom Dukes, what it do? What you doing up here?
So let me ask the kids a question.
Get out of here, Mom.
I'll be like, hey,
How you doing, Miss Stover?
how you doing, Miss Stover? Bless, Queen.
It's Cheryl's son. It's Cheryl's son.
I got a good question, fellas. Okay, listen.
What's good?
Can you, let's say, as a father, successfully raise your children while living in a separate household?
That's tough.
I think.
Hold on, let me repeat it for him.
That's tough.
Let me repeat it for
That's
him.
tough.
Can you, as a father, successfully raise your child while living in a separate household?
That's tough.
I say no.
I think it's possible, man.
Anything possible.
Don't get me wrong. I think it would be better
Okay.
for the father to be in a household. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to, give a joker who broke up with his baby moms. We gotta stop giving them jokers excuses. Oh, all right. Nah, man, you still gotta be there for your, you know what I'm saying? For your kids.
I feel like being a father is a 24/7 job, and if I only can see my son on Saturday and Sunday, I'm not. If my son being bullied and he come home, I need him to know I'm going home to tell my dad. I'm not going home to call my dad. I'm going to tell my father that somebody's been doing something to me, so my daddy can take me to school. I mean, as kids, what's the ultimate? My daddy being there. That's the ultimate. We love our mamas.
Or when they acting up.
Yeah.
They go home to their moms and I'm gonna call your father. It's still different.
If something when I was a kid and we all love our mothers and I grew up with sisters. I can't go tell my older sister. My older sister gonna make me tougher. You heard, Jay? Like I can't go tell somebody bullying me. Your father. Oh no, you can go outside and fight him.
Yeah, I think you can. I just think that it's harder. It's harder. You understand what I'm saying? I just think it's more challenging. I think when you, first of all, I believe in the village. Like I believe in like the two family, because it takes two to make a child. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe that two should raise a child. That's just what I wholeheartedly believe in. So I think you need the nurturing of a mother. You need the father to be the discipline. I believe in all that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, sometimes we have kids with some people and it don't work out. You understand what I'm saying? It don't work out. And I could be the best father in the world, and my baby mother could be the best baby mother in the world, but our relationship just ain't working. You understand what I'm saying? But that doesn't make me less of a father, and that don't make her less of a mother.
No, I would never say that, but successfully, can I raise them if I'm not there with them 24/7?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For me personally,
you see that in today's society. You see a lot of successful. You seen kids be successful in separate parent households, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you a couple examples.
Okay.
Diddy father wasn't there, successful. Jay-Z father wasn't there, successful.
I mean, but
But-
they
no,
had
no,
their
no,
trials,
no,
they
but-
had their trials and tribulations.
No. But listen, when I say successful, right? I mean, what if they never had to go through that to be successful? If it's the structure. So what if Daddy was there providing, and I could have been a pilot flying planes with a friendly sky? But now Daddy not there to provide, so I gotta go sell a couple bricks.
Facts. That's
All
what I'm
right,
saying.
My
Yeah,
mother,
right, yeah.
my mother's
That makes
struggling.
sense.
I gotta go sell a couple bricks
Yeah,
now.
but not everybody, though.
You know what I'm saying?
So now you gotta become the man in the house.
You
That's
have
what
to.
you're saying. You have to.
You have to
have no
rise
choice.
to the occasion. Lion King showed us that. Lion King showed me that. What did he tell him,
But
son?
in some cases, though, fellas,
In some cases.
if it ain't working, it's best
That's-
for you to separate. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic.
You know,
yeah, most
if it's
definitely.
not working, you know, because
The child suffers the most.
The child always suffers the most.
the child's gonna suffer now, but I think that child eventually is gonna suffer even more when he get older because he's not gonna be able to, you know, have a successful relationship because all that child is gonna know is, you know what I'm saying? Like
Chaos.
his idea of relationship is gonna be based off
That's
that
another thing,
effed up
too.
relationship that
Yeah.
you know.
That's another thing.
That's a
to
good
also
point,
think
King.
about, too,
Don't make
That's
it
a good
well.
point.
But like having a 2-family household, if it is a successful relationship, father could teach the young man how to love a woman, how to treat
Yeah.
a woman,
How to love his mother. Like
how to love his
I
mother, and don't disrespect the women of your life, everything. Like,
I don't think it's nothing. Like I said, it can be done, but I think in order for it to be done on a supreme level, I need to be there.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah,
I
most
need.
definitely.
I need my son or my daughter to know every single night Daddy's coming home, and if you have any problems with anybody, you can come tell your daddy.
Absolutely.
Now, there's nothing wrong with calling my father, but what's the ultimate?
And that's
Right.
how I feel personally. You
What's
know?
in the morning?
Man, I got 2 boys. I'd rather be in my kids' life.
Clap it up for my boy. He got
You know what
2
I'm
boys.
saying?
He already said I'd
I got
rather
2
be.
boys, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't get freaked how much me and their mother argue. I try my best. Like, listen, I be thinking like, nah, ain't no another nigga.
We gotta think about too, right? We gotta think about that too. You not there. It's another
guy,
man. He have to
yeah.
emulate his whole life after.
I know I am. I ain't paying catch with my son.
Yeah, you coming over? You know what I'm saying on Friday or
he ain't
Saturday.
gonna say I told him.
You're not playing.
I told him how to ride that bike.
He taking your son to school in the morning.
Oh no, you can't take my son to school in the morning time. It's my job.
Well,
I gotta take pride
That's
in
what
that.
I'm saying. What's the ultimate?
my
Like
son, my
that I would
daughter.
love.
Yeah. Or my daughter.
I cannot. I just can't do it. Like I would have to find a way. Like if me and his mother is separated, okay, that's cool. But I have to be in his house.
Absolutely.
Dang, what's up, Dame?
So whatever you want to do, you can do. But I gotta be in his house.
We got a couple of viewers. Let me shout out a couple of viewers.
Shout him out, man.
All right, we got Shannon on. She says, yeah,
Shannon, what's up?
You need both parents to be successful. That's what she said.
No, and Shannon, I told.
Oh, in a
you-
healthy relationship. In a healthy
relationship with
Yeah,
both.
With
Give,
both
give, give,
parents.
give Shannon a hand for that.
All right, Shannon.
Give my girl Shannon a hand for that. I like that. You do need both parents, but I'm saying like a father needs to be there more than ever in today's society. More than ever.
I mean,
The mothers always get their fair share. Let's be real. Mother's Day, go all out from Father's Day. Oh please, I'm going out for Father's Day too.
yeah.
Get their fair share. Shout out to the viewers in the building. Everybody who's viewing this.
I agree, Cynthia. You're right.
What'd you say?
She said, every child needs their parents. However, they can be the best way they can be with time involved. With time completely involved. I can't fully see her.
No, I
comment.
like that. I like the
That's what
comment.
she said.
I like the comment, G. But my thing is, we talking about the father. Like, it's no half-assing as a black father.
Yeah, I know.
You
No.
either, like, I can make the best time for you, but sometimes that best isn't good enough.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now think about it. It's 7 days in the week. What is it, 52 weeks, right? I mean, 7 days a week, 52 weeks in a year, right?
365 days.
So if
How
I
many minutes?
I don't know. I mean,
couple minutes,
fuck.
but my thing is, if I only see my kids on the weekends, how am I giving you what you need?
Exactly.
If I'm
man.
only
You got
seeing
the
you-
weekends, dads, man.
Yeah, like
yeah, weekend dads.
I'm taking pictures with you on the weekends.
Yeah, I don't believe in that weekend stuff, man. You know, like if you separated from the mom, don't be no weekend dad. You gotta be at least a Wednesday to Sunday. That weekend stuff ain't gonna get it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got homework during the week, they going to school during the week. Don't take them when it's easy. They ain't gotta go to school. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's easy on a weekend.
Even not only that too, like I think a lot of times we put the mentality into our kids' minds, like, all right, I'm about to go see my dad on the weekend. I know I'm about to have a good time. I know
Yeah.
my dad about to take me to Funplex. He about to take me to Chuck E. Cheese. He about to take me to whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times that happens, and then when it don't happen, now it's like, oh, daddy ain't doing his job. You understand? Daddy ain't doing what he's supposed to do. I ain't. What you do with your father this weekend? We ain't do nothing. We just stayed in the house. Like, it's something wrong with that. Like, it's something wrong with that. Like,
I heard that before.
That
Come from
happens a lot.
One of my young brothers.
Outside of that, when that same daddy go to discipline him, it's like, what you doing?
Yeah.
This ain't what you
This
do.
is my
Nigga,
point
you
exactly,
just take
King.
Funplex and that's it.
There's no
Exactly.
way that we can give him what he needs, him or her, what they need, if we can't be there 24/7. No way. It's not gonna work. For me, my personal perspective. All right, I got another question for my guys, the Kings.
Breeze.
How important is it for us, as black men, to marry the mother of our children?
I think it's when you talk about marriage, I think marriage is about marrying the right person. I don't necessarily believe because you had a kid with anybody that you have to marry them.
See, but I think that's what messes up the cycle. Because now I'm laying down with someone that I don't see any future with at all. Now we made the mistake. I have a baby by it.
Yeah.
So now, here it is. The cycle continues. My son in the middle, my mom here, my dad here. I think it's very important for us to be with the women that bear our children.
But that's how the divorce rate higher. Because I'm not with you because I'm happy with you. I'm with you because you got my kid.
I see your point.
You understand what
I like
I'm saying?
that one.
So when you think about it like that, it's like I ain't really in love with her. I really don't want to be with her. But since she had my kid, I'm gonna marry her. No. I'm sorry. No, that's not it.
And if you feel that's important, then don't lay down with that.
Yeah.
woman.
That's my point
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I said, how
I mean-
important is it to find that woman, and like, does she have my child? I gotta marry her.
I think it's important as far as the marriage wise goes, as far as the marriage tip goes. I think you got to find somebody that you truly love, somebody that you truly want to be with, somebody that makes you happy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you just happy with just talking. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just happy to be in your presence.
Happy to
That's
see
the
you
person.
smile.
Yeah, I'm just happy to see you breathe. I'm just happy to see you talk. That's the person you got to marry. I can't marry you because we've been together 10 years and she got my kid. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm
can't.
not staying with you 10
I'm
years.
afraid to start over.
Yeah, you can't be.
I'm not staying with you
you-
10 years.
you
Like,
can't.
if it ain't working and you got my kid, I'm going to have to depart that situation.
No.
However, I would want to marry the woman that bear my children because 9 times out of 10, the woman that bear my children, I'm going to be in love with. So my situation will be different. If I'm not going to have children with you, first of all, if I don't just see the future.
Yeah.
I gotta see the future with you. If I don't see the future, you're not getting none of my raw ding-a-ling. That's crazy.
I mean, hey, just be honest. There's a lot of mistake babies out
It
here.
is a lot of
There's
mistakes.
a lot of mistake babies out here.
I consider myself to be a mistake, baby. However, I understand my parents. I understand I'm a little older now, but for me, and just knowing how I would want to govern my household, I would want to show my children that structure of, okay, this is my dad, my mom. They're married. I wanted to mean something to my kids. I don't want my kids to go have babies out of wedlock because
that's the
you know what I'm
idea.
saying?
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's the idea.
I understand it always don't work that way, but I'm gonna try. I would love to try.
You should.
Of course.
You know
Personally,
what,
I
man,
want to
the-
marry
the-
the mother of my children.
The
too.
worst thing I want to do is to lead my sons down a path where, they send them down for failure. Like each situation is unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to explain to my sons why I'm doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
As you should.
and I would rather want my sons, to understand, like, you get married, if you want to get married. You know what I'm saying?
it's not some society.
I want them to understand that. I don't want them to believe, like, oh, I'm saying you got 2 kids with a married. Just like he said, like, I just want them to know, like, I want to teach them, like, how to be in a successful relationship, and they just go from within, like I don't really have to, do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, do it,
Yeah.
and, they follow in my footsteps. I can advise them, like, listen, this is my situation. This is what me and your mother did.
I like that one.
You seen it, like, you don't got to do exactly what we did, but
Okay.
just take heed of what we did,
So basically,
heed of it.
you want him to govern his own his own
based,
life.
based off of what he's seen me and his mother do. You know what I'm saying? If me and my kid's mother don't get married, I still want them to know, their mother is a good mother, their father's a good husband, mother and father, you know, got along well. But I don't want them to be like, just like he said, oh, just because we got kids, you know, let's go get married.
Yeah, it don't work like
you know, because that's setting them up for failure.
Absolutely.
I like that.
You know.
I like that. How about you, my brother? How you feel?
Nah, but I'm just like, I would love to marry the woman, the mother of my children. One, just set an example to my kids. You
Listen,
know,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
especially my sons. I just want to show them how to love a woman, how to appreciate you.
And what better way to do that than to be their mother, right, my brother?
Facts.
God bless your heart. God bless your heart. So how can we be, fellas, how can we be, better supporters emotionally for our women? Because a lot of us was raised, to think that we just gangster, we're macho. I can't show you emotion. I gotta always be DMX around you.
Oh no, I never. That never took heed to me.
But no, we gotta tell the brothers who out here acting like Scarface every day.
Yeah, that's a big problem in the community.
We gotta, cause the problem is, I think some of us are great providers, great listeners, great sexually, but we don't know how to keep it because we don't know that in order to keep a woman, you must have a certain level of sensitivity that she gravitates to. You can't always be, get at me, dog. It's not gonna work.
You're right.
Nah.
It's not.
I have to let her know, baby, listen, it's all right, I understand you. If you wanna cry, you put your head on my chest. It's all right. Come on, toughen up, bitch. We can't do the queens like that. Yeah. And that's what's happening.
You know what? I think a lot of us, it's 2018 right now, and we in this little phase where it's like we just going off of intuition now. Everybody going off of intuition. A lot of the answers to these questions that you asking are in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Clap it up for the brother. Clap it up for the brother.
Like a lot of these questions
are in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. It teach you about all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want people most definitely listen to what we saying, but the real, not the real answers, because I don't want to be, start on debates.
Yeah, we're not going to do that because,
a lot of these answers to this stuff we talking about now is in the Bible, man. You just got to read, and
absolutely.
It's out there.
So is this also in the Quran?
I'm not sure. I wasn't raised, in a masjid. So.
Okay, because I believe that, like you said, I believe that it is in the scriptures. Mm-hmm. I believe it's in the scriptures. I think a lot of people don't. They're not religious, or they're not. They wasn't raised in the church.
We all doing our own thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like so it's like. But if we go back to what you're saying is, my brother, if we go back to the core, where it all started, the answers lies beneath. Yeah. What about you, my brother? What do you think?
No, well that's the Bible. Yeah, that's true. But go back to the showing love and affection and stuff. I think that's what's wrong with society now. A lot of people want to be macho. I mean, of course you're a man, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not a problem to show your affection, your love, you know what I'm saying? So that goes back to showing the love for the children too, you know what I'm saying?
But
because the young man might grow up not.
They're coming on that, right? Now, I tell people this all the time. I say, how can this man give this woman love and affection, something he never was shown? And who can show you how to love you, how to love a woman? I mean, it all, look how I come around.
You can't always use that excuse because you might see your father treating your mother a certain way. You know it's wrong. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Deep down inside, you know it's wrong. So it's either you're gonna use that as an excuse to treat your woman like that, or you're gonna use it as that's a lesson. I'm not gonna treat my mother. I mean, my woman or my daughter.
God bless you, my brother. I like the way you just thought about that question. That was good because it's brilliant. And I never thought about it like that for the viewers. Myself, yeah. But I like that one. Because
I'm gonna be honest, speak from experience.
It's good or bad?
Like my father and my sister never had like a great relationship, you know what I'm saying? But I know me as a man, if I have a daughter, I'm gonna be there for my daughter, I'm gonna love my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She's always gonna come to her father for whatever she needs. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So I can't use that as my dad did this, my dad did that. Nah.
See, my thing
was not an excuse. Bro.
See, my thing was this, right? Now, the bad I never took, right, from my father. But as a kid growing up, right? As a kid growing up, now I'm gonna tell you what I've seen. So when I think about my life and how I turned out, right? So growing up, it was like this. I saw my dad creep with multiple women, right? So I'm gonna take you to Sherry house, I'm gonna take you to Vanessa house, I'm gonna take you over here. So when I got older and I seen the way my life was going, I said, yo, I'm accustomed to doing this because it's all I was around.
Yeah, sometimes subconsciously you don't know it.
So it's like, yo, when it comes, when now that I'm grown and I'm like, you grown as hell, but why do you love women so much? Besides the fact that, you know, they're God's gift to us, but why do you love them? It's because at an early age, you was taught that this is how you be a man.
Yeah, subconsciously.
You being a man because you around here and you strutting your stuff and you got enough penis to go around, so you gonna be a man.
Facts.
And then when I got older, now we see that I can't, you know, love her the way she needs to be loved.
Also, it goes with the women too sometimes, yo. Because when men do show that being vulnerable, they take it as a weakness sometimes. So
Yeah.
a lot of men show showing that love. And
those women that, you know, they be like, oh, I want a thug, you know, I'm looking to, you understand what I'm saying? Oh, you too emotional. Oh, so you let them know how you feeling. Oh, now you a fag. Now
I never knew it was a problem to show that I love you though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's what they seen. A lot of them think if you don't hit me, if you don't curse at me, if you don't degrade me, you don't love me.
Hey, oh my God.
Yeah,
I seen my mother go through that.
That's facts.
Perfect example, I was at work, bro. And these young women, probably like 18, 19, just young, mother out there too, talking about how like they boyfriend hands bisexual. If your man don't hit on you, then you ain't good. Like, what?
You see what I'm saying?
I'm like, that's how you
But
feel.
we gotta understand the mentality of someone who believes that's cool.
Yo. It's hard being a black
damn
man.
if you do, damn if you don't.
Because there's so many hats you gotta wear. You know what I'm saying? It's so many
gotta
hats
wear
you
a lot
gotta
of
wear as a
different
black
hats.
man, yo.
But like you saying, that still goes back to the father being in the house.
Yeah.
So
Like Shawty just said, a lot of women haven't received love from a man. So it's like
and the first
you're not getting it from their father.
and the first
so
man that they
don't
fell in
accept
love
it
with
from-
should be your father, like the brother's saying. The first man you fall in love
Absolutely.
with should be your father. But if all you saw was my father go outside my mother's head, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go up to her.
Because the mother was sitting there saying how she just fought her boyfriend.
See what I'm saying? This
Like
is
she
a
had
grown.
scratches all on her face and she was happy as hell about it. Like, I
They
just fought with
rocking.
my man last
They
night.
rocking. You see
Yeah,
that?
like-
And she think that's
She
the
think
right
that shit
thing.
was
She think it's
cool,
cool.
I understand it though, because that's when at her adolescent days, her parents accepted that.
Facts.
So when you get older, you like, you know what?
You thinking that's the way it's supposed to
Yeah,
be.
I've seen it. My own. I've seen people get into fights, and I say, yo, so how was your mother raised? Oh, my mother used to fight my father. We'd be good, and I said, oh, I get it now. This is normal living to you. You think a man's supposed to do this to you because you watch your mother go through it and say it's all right because this is people who in love. This is what we do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest too. Like even my situation now with my girlfriend, like she'll tell you this day, like she had to accustom to allow me to love her. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
You know
my
what I'm
brother.
saying? 'Cause,
I like
I'm different
that.
from what she dealt with, but she had to like get out that.
Bang,
I want to
bang.
do things. She ain't trying to fight me from doing it. You know what I'm saying? Or she want to do it herself.
Yeah, a lot.
She trying to allow me to be that man for her. You know what I'm saying? So,
And you know what, Kings? Another thing is too. We're gonna talk just quick. A lot of men is very corny because they throw it in women's faces.
Yeah.
So like, I pay your bills, I get your nails done, I get your car fixed, I cut your grass. You're supposed to. These are men, dude. You're supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? She's giving you something precious between her legs. She's giving you her time. She's cooking for you. Any woman that slaves over the stove for you deserves all the above, especially if she can cook. Now, if she can't cook, get rid of her. Just joking, ladies. Just joking. Just joking. Just joking.
Get rid of it.
But for me, I get rid of it.
Crazy.
Okay, Phil, I got a good one for the viewers. I got one for everybody.
How long have I been on?
Hey, yo, man, Bree said he want to be on the next episode, too. Bree,
Give me-
the producer.
Give me a call, King. That's no problem.
Man, shout out my man, Al Hawk, man.
Shout out all the viewers in the
I see you,
building.
Al Hawk,
We got
tuning
a
in.
lot of people lined up to get on the
Yeah, what's
podcast.
up?
It's a lot of different people. We trying to get everybody on. So be
see
patient
you,
with
please.
us.
Please.
We're gonna touch a lot of different subjects, a lot of different people. We gonna get you on. Trust
Bro,
me,
what's
believe
up,
me.
bro?
Make sure y'all listen to this though. I got a good one for the Kings, right? Fellas, honestly, wholeheartedly, right? Wholeheartedly. Can you, right? You, me, you. Can you take your woman back after having an affair on you? Cause we want it done to us all, for us all the time. If you come in the house tonight and your woman tell you she's been sleeping around on you for the last 3 months,
I need some more.
I about to say I need a little bit more wine.
get about some wine, please, because this gonna get spooky. Now the question is, as a man, all my males out there, can you wholeheartedly take your woman back without
Shannon, we can get
bringing
you on.
it up ever
We can
again
get you on, Shannon.
for cheating on you?
I couldn't do it.
I say no.
You couldn't do it?
I say
couldn't
no.
do it.
I say
Oh,
no.
wait a minute. Why you couldn't do it though,
This is
kid?
the reason.
We
This
gonna-
is
we
the
gonna go-
reason.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is my reason.
Ladies, listen to this.
It has nothing to do with what you think. I just know myself.
Facts.
I know me. You know what I'm saying? I could drop down to 20 push-ups right now. I could probably run a few miles. But when it comes to that, That's
The brother can't do it. Right? I love the brother. The brother can't do it.
I can't do
The
it.
reasons why I can't do it because I just know me. Like if I'm with you, I'm all for you. So if I should find out you went behind my back and did that, one, I can never trust you ever again. I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna start looking for things. I'm gonna start doing things that out of my character that I'm not gonna feel comfortable.
Okay.
So I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's only gonna become toxic for me. That's how I feel about it.
Okay, brother. I
Especially
like
if I'm
that.
doing everything right.
What about you,
If
Mr.
you
Crop?
cheat on me, it's over.
For me, myself, personally, it depends. I think that, if it's more good times than bad times, if it's... we just going, like, we going off my relationship now, or we going off, like,
No.
general?
We just saying, like, if you know, I know your relationship now is different,
You
right?
don't even speak on what's going on now.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So, okay,
no, because if I wasn't married, then it would probably be different. I would look at it differently.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
We're gonna say this, brother. I understand. We're gonna say your wife did it.
If my wife cheated on me, would I take her back? It depends on who she cheated on me with and why she cheated on me. It really does. And look, let me break down to you, and I'm gonna explain to you why.
Walk him through it. Let's go, G.
You got more experience.
So-
because he's married.
So yeah, I can speak
Walk
on
him
this.
through it, G. Let's talk.
All
Let's
right,
work.
so I've been with my wife for 10 years.
10 years.
We've been married for
Congrats.
5.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
A lot of investing.
It's a lot of investing, a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of love. So I don't know if I'm really ready to just throw my whole marriage away because she stepped out and just said, one time. You understand what I'm saying? Like one time. Mind you, it's going to me personally, I think it's things worse than cheating that can happen in a
I do
relationship.
too.
Now, let me tell you what, like,
Preach.
if she was stealing money from me and didn't
Preach.
know about it, if she was
Preach, please.
if she was out here just
You giving them a
hoeing,
still-
yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like you just
You stealing money? Yeah,
you stealing
I'm calling
money.
the cops
Like,
on you.
it's just a whole bunch of different things that I feel like that's worse than cheating. That would be like, I can't take her back. You understand what I'm saying? And then you have to really ask yourself, is it fixable? Can we fix it? Was it more good times than bad times? You understand what I'm saying? Do you really want to throw the whole relationship, the whole marriage away?
But like you
Do you
said-
really want to do that?
But the key part you said is depends on the reason why she cheated.
And depends on the reason why. Now, if she cheated and she's like, yo, I'm no longer in love with you. I don't want to be with you. We can't be together. All right, we done. We done. You
Ain't much we can do after that. She want to go anyway. Ain't much we can do, family.
But it's like, you understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not peep swag, right? I'm going to play devil's advocate. Now, say I was cheating, right? But she didn't catch me cheating. I just caught her cheating. I might be willing to take her back because I was doing my dirt too. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
She just got caught. I didn't get caught.
And it be like that a lot of
And
times
it
too.
be like that
And
a
they
lot of
milk,
times.
but you know what? You know what? They milk us. They milk us when we get caught. They throw you
They
through
do.
They take you to the
But
blizzard.
I'm going to get my milk too. so you
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
snap
So
me.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's different reasons, different points and angles that matter.
But if I'm not doing my dirt and you did your dirt, man, look.
Sayonara to you.
So
Adios, amigos.
so is this one and done?
It's one and done for me.
It's one and done for you still?
Okay, I'm gonna answer.
I just know
I couldn't do it.
I just know the
You couldn't
man.
do it?
I just know the man I'm trying to be for you. Or what am I doing? I'm doing right by you. If I'm doing all that and you do step out, bro, that means you just doing it for the fun, bro. Like, it's over.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. For me personally, if a woman cheats on me, honestly speaking, I'm gonna pray on it.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you should do is pray.
I'm gonna pray because I'm not
Speedy.
like the king said. I know me, man, and I know if I love you, I'll take you back. Because 9 times out of 10, if I love you, and I know deep down inside, even though you did this, without you, I wouldn't be the same. I'll take you back. I'll take you back. Now,
It's tough, bro.
but no, it will be
It's
tough.
going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. But I will, like, that's a decision I will make.
I mean, you
I know
have to pray on it.
I
You have
love
to pray
you.
on it. I love
First,
you.
I'm gonna pray.
Yes, I love
Second-
you to death.
First.
But I loved you to death and you fucking cheated on me. That's
But
tough.
hold on. But that's because we put our faith in humans
Exactly.
and not in God. My faith is in the
Exactly.
Almighty High. Praise be to the Almighty
Ah,
High.
I like
Y'all
that
gonna
one, bro.
keep
See,
killing
me.
see that again? See that
Like
again?
now that
I
I'm a
put
little
my faith
older,
in what?
I don't put
I
my
put your
faith
faith
in
in God.
human beings.
Yeah.
I put my faith in humans. So
Ow.
for my woman to cheat on me, I'm not gonna lie, I would not be surprised. I know I'm a good man. I know I'm a good provider. I know I lay the pipe pretty good from my experiences as well. But at the end of the day, I will never have that much faith in a person, so I think they would not cross me. Because at the end of the day, certain situations will bring out a person's true color, and I will not put my faith in a human being.
I mean, it is true though. You know what I mean? If we put our trust, and that's the biggest issue, right? So let me teach y'all something about trust, right? Real quick.
Talk to him. Let's go, brother.
Right? So people always say, like, if you don't have trust, you can't have a relationship. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I can't be with you.
You're
If I don't trust you, though.
Yeah,
Gee,
let's
I love you, kid.
let me break it down.
I'm gonna
bring it up. Listen to you, but I'm just saying, like, because I'm gonna drive myself crazy.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm not
Now
gonna have
watch
a piece
this.
of mind. If I don't got a piece of mind, bro, it's over.
Now watch this, right? So trust is what? Trust is what? It's the hardest thing to build, but the easiest thing to break. Yeah. So if I put my 100% trust in you, like I trust you, the moment you do something to mess that trust up, it's over. It's over.
I don't 100% trust
over.
anybody. Duh. Yes,
I know, but that's just you. It's a million people in the world that be
I
like,
don't
yo,
put nothing past anybody.
that's just you though.
So that's
what I'm
we done
saying.
seen
So
murder bullshit.
you can put trust in somebody and then it's like, oh man, they broke my trust. So now you got that same question. I'm disappointed. I gotta question everything. Da da da. I don't put that much trust in nobody. My trust is boom at the bottom. Like that's it. Like I put my trust in the Lord. I put my trust in God.
Don't put the
and
faith in the
I don't
humans,
put the faith in the humans because humans are gonna come short every time. It's just being honest.
That's in the scriptures too.
Yeah, that's in the scriptures. And it ain't even got nothing to do with cheating. It could be anything. You understand what I'm saying? That you could put, like, yo, I can trust you to pick my kids up from daycare. Yo, you was late. You was 2 hours late. Damn, now I can't trust you. I let you hold my gun. You shot somebody. Damn, now I can't trust you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it could be anything. So when it comes to trust, it's just that I can trust you, but I just don't put trust at a high standard because once that trust is broken,
absolutely,
I gotta question you. I can't rock with you about anything. So that's why I don't really.
Facts, B. I can't look at her face and be like, damn, somebody else just slayed you. I'm with you, bro.
But
I know how nigga is, bro. I know how nigga is. Nigga got your girl, he disrespectful with it, bro.
I'm saying, no.
She was getting slayed before you, so it don't matter. She was getting disrespected before you, so it don't matter.
But now she can get disrespected with me,
But hold on, okay, I'm gonna say this. We know the humiliation will be there.
Yeah.
But when we're not taking into accountability, how many times have we humiliated the women we're with?
Yeah, you're right.
Why can't you be a forgiving man for one?
I can't speak on that because I never cheat on any of my relationships.
No, I understand that. But for the people who like, yo, I can't do that. You never went out and got you a little ass? While you was with a girl? And you know, she knew. Somebody told her. And that's why I say women are very strong. They can catch you in the act and take you back. You catch them in the act, the biggest hoe you know.
Foot on the neck.
The woman can catch me in the act. A woman can take me back. She can cry, take me back. We can work it out. I catch a woman in the act. She's gonna be the biggest hoe I ever know. I'm gonna you leaking her news and everything. Now you being totally corny. You leaking her news pictures.
I ain't doing that.
They like, you leak the news to me.
I ain't doing all that.
I ain't gonna leak. I ain't gonna do all that.
These niggas are trying to win down payments.
I ain't gonna do all that.
No, I'm saying, but listen, hold on. Remember the dude on World Star? The dude on World Star. He leaked the girl news.
Yeah, niggas. He hurt.
She cheated on him and she was a fucking cinnamon apple.
You
hurt cinnamon apples.
And you
listen, when the niggas hurt, you hurt, bro. Like we hurt different, bro.
Yeah. Because once she hurt you to the point your pride don't matter, it hurts. It hurts. Once she knocked the pride out of you, it hurts, bro. And nothing hurts more than a man knowing that Danny had my girl from the back slamming her out. Nothing hurts more than that. Especially if I gotta see this man.
Facts.
What?
Jeanette said not the nudes though.
Hey, Jeanette, I'm telling you, niggas will leak your news with no problem, yo. Probably not my guys, but you hurt. Listen, if you sleep with somebody brother, somebody father, think about what can they do to hurt you? Besides embarrass you. That's it.
If I gotta be in the same room as this nigga, bro, it's over.
Think about it. Let's say you and your girl work somewhere together, and she sleep with somebody who works with her.
No.
Work with both of y'all. You gonna take her back?
No.
What about you?
Nah, party over. Nah.
Now the party over.
Like G said,
Now the party over.
That's why I said depends on who it is.
Now the party over.
Yeah, party over. That's why I said depends on who it is and what's the situation. That's why I said that. That matters. Come on, I can't. You slay my lady. I can't work. We can't work together.
If one of my main mans hit, bro, I can't, bro.
Yeah.
So wait, okay. So if one of your main mans hit your lady. So you can't be with your lady. But are you gonna be friends with your main man?
That nigga canceled too, bro.
No.
Niggas is canceled.
What about come on, G?
Niggas is
What about
canceled,
you? Can you be friends if I slayed your lady? You my brother.
Canceled.
Come on, bro. If he know that's your lady and he banging.
Hold on, no. I'm saying it happens, bro. I seen it happen.
It happens, but we got.
I seen it happen.
It's certain. It's off limits, bro. You can't.
You got. We got a rule that it's 3 women that's off limits.
Hey, talking. He said it.
I'm just being honest.
3 women. Okay.
We got that's just the rule that we got. Now we used to play by a rule if it's grass, play ball. But I'll be honest with you. Back in high school, it was a couple dudes that I was cool with. That smashed up my ass.
Okay.
That's the honest truth.
But that's what I'm saying. Because a lot of us, right? We'll cut the girl off, but we'll be friends with the guys.
That's true.
I don't believe in that.
That's true.
Bump that.
That's true.
Yo, man, I don't know.
I'm gonna just speak for me.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Look,
my
if-
main
if-
mans
yeah.
here, bro, that I talk to every day, I consider they be at my house. They go in my refrigerator at my house when I'm not home.
Yeah.
They know my family. They could be up when I'm not. Yeah, no, you can't.
You canceled. It's over.
Straight like that.
It's over.
You cancel.
It's over.
All right, I got another good question for the Kings. Thank one more time. Appreciate all the viewers. This is gonna be our last question of the night. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all my viewers. This is the last one. Who comes first, your wife or your mother?
That's
My
an
wife.
easy one. My wife.
My wife.
No, what about you?
Damn.
Who comes first, Mom Dukes or the wife?
You know what? I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, your lady gotta come first. And I'm still young and I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something.
I like that,
Yeah,
King.
This is something that hit home. You know what I'm saying? This is something I go through at home. You know. And
Talk about it.
Just learning from experience is best to take your lady's side. You know why? Because Mom Duke's gonna always have your back.
Fact.
You can always
Please, give his brother a clap, man. Please, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can always go back and Mom Dukes, you know, But your lady, you know what I'm saying? You can mess that up.
So
you
once
know?
we make our ladies feel less important, that's when the problem come in. Cause you guys, my brother's here married. He been with his wife. He been, I got everything going on. But once we take someone's word over our ladies, does that create the conflict in the relationship?
I seen.
Even if the lady's the lying. See, that's when it becomes tricky. Because in an argument, your mother telling you she's no good for you.
Moms know.
She's no good for you. And you argue your mother to death, and you wound up being right. Your mother wound up being right.
We had it was the thing. It was on Facebook. I know everybody seen it. It was the thing. It's you and your wife car, right? And the mom, who takes the front seat? The moms or the wife? My wife
tough.
is in the front seat. This is our car.
Yeah.
Mom got to
My
take
mother's
the
a
back.
senior citizen.
Not only that. No, real talk. That's an actual
My
fact.
mom, be honest, I just know the one my mom is. She gonna take the back.
Not only that.
Yeah, my mom never gets in the backseat of my car. She don't care.
It's
who's in
a
my car.
proven fact that older people have if you get in a car crash,
Yeah.
it's a proven fact that older people have a better survival rate if they sit in the back. Because they're not built for the impact that's in the front. So that's a just proven fact. You understand what I'm saying? That
Yo,
just how it is.
Shit, you funny. I think he talking about your shit situation. He said, I remember in high school when that happened. I ain't gonna say no names though.
And shit, I'm just being honest, man. That's what happened. This is what happened.
It's
It happened to me. It was a lot. It was a lot of guys that was talking about, somebody I used to mess with back in the day, back in high school. This was over 10 years ago. They was talking crazy about the stove. Everybody want to know. Everybody knows.
know.
They was talking. They used to talk crazy about him, and then next thing you know, they was slaying. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just what happened.
It happens. It caught me too.
Back to the topic though. My wife coming first. Man.
Wifey come first.
Man, your mom's gotta let you go sooner or later, brother. Like,
Hey man, when you
Yeah.
look, when you become a husband, your first priority is supposed to be your wife. That's just what happens. That's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
now.
Because that's your family now. Just you starting your new chapter. You're starting your new family. You understand what I'm saying? That's your queen. You're supposed to be her queen. Your wife. That's just how it goes.
So where
your
does
mom
come in at?
Where does mom come in as in what?
Like far as I know once you get married, right? We know
Okay.
that Mom Dukes is Mom Dukes, wifey is wifey. But and let's say, you got everything going on.
Okay.
Does mom have any say so in your life, period?
in my life, she don't have any say so. She can speak her opinion, but she don't really have no say so. Because it's my life, it's my marriage. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, she can advise me of things. Because watch this, P Swag. You didn't have no say so in her marriage. You ain't had no say so in marriage. You ain't had no say so in the marriage. So what makes her think that she can have say so in mine?
Because
I gotta do, P Swag. I gotta do what's best for me and mine. And just because it's not good for, in her opinion, just because it might not be good, that doesn't mean it's not good. Because I gotta do what's good for me and mine.
I like that. Like Danny said, mothers gotta learn to let go. You know, mothers will try to dictate your relationship till you die.
I'm telling my mom let go.
It's a lot of relationships is on edge because of mothers, man. Real talk.
Say that again, King?
I said it's a lot of relationships on edge because of mothers.
I'm blessed to have my mom. She let us live our life, and you know.
Yeah, my mother.
She let us live our life and experience. But I mean, she's still there. She still advises the things. Still a mother. But at the end of the day, we still got to live and learn. You know what I'm saying?
If your wife smack your mother, what would you do?
Alright, King. Let me tell you something right now.
Cause we gotta put these boys.
No. Cause look, I wouldn't even. My wife wouldn't even be my wife if she thought about putting her hands on my mother. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
if
she wouldn't.
I love you to death.
Yeah, she wouldn't even.
But you never really know a person.
You don't. You
never really know a person.
Yeah.
You trust her to smack your damn mother.
Right. But
you trust her.
She's just She like I wouldn't.
The situation is crazy. That would be a wild one.
Yeah, like she would.
That's like you beat your wife's father.
First of all, no one, like Miss Carter, my mother. I'm just speaking, you know, mothers I really know. They're not gonna be in that situation where your wife is gonna want to smack them. First of all, but if that was to happen,
if it was
something crazy.
Something crazy. Yeah, it would have to be
crazy.
Something like it had to be like a spaceship or something for something like that to happen.
Because certain situations we never think about, but they are very possible.
Yeah, everything's possible.
You know, sometimes your mom can just be having a bad day and it can go a little crazy. Like us as men. Now, with us, I think it's different because we're men. So once you feel like the respect isn't there for you as a man, you might lash out, my brother. Talking to your girl father, if she was like, nigga, you are no nigga, you need to get away from my daughter. First of all, who are you talking to, King?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That can go real. You seen Fab and Emily father.
See, I think it comes with a respect level. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you don't. So I always tell people, right? So if I don't respect you, you don't respect me. How I was supposed to respect you as a wife or as a husband or as a family member? I don't even respect that relationship. What the hell am I gonna respect your father for or your mother for?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think that plays a major key. I think that plays a major part. So I never understood like when people would be like, "Oh, I'm marrying him, but I'm not marrying the family." Yeah. That's ridiculous to me. It don't even make it doesn't even make any sense. You understand what I'm saying? Because number one, I want you to get along with my mother. I want you to get along with my family.
I would love that.
I want
That's
that. You understand what I'm saying? I never want my lady to feel uncomfortable at a family function. It's gonna be birthdays.
She'll never have fun.
Yeah, cookouts. You understand? Any type of family and functions. You understand what I'm saying? Like how I look like, yeah, baby, I'm about to go to the family cookout. Oh nah, I ain't coming.
That's
and it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
That plays a big factor with me though. I'm so family oriented. Like I love my family. I love my friends. So if whoever I'm bringing in my life, if you don't mesh well with that, it's gonna be tough for us to be together because I'm gonna want you around and you gotta be around. So you're not gonna be beefing with my family members. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big part.
And I think it's a hurting feeling when your friends and your family get along.
But if my family doing the bullshit,
they gotta be checked. They gotta be checked.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to be checked.
Yeah,
of course.
I think you gotta check that. I mean,
because I got
if it's coming shady from my family. Then I'm gonna check them regardless. I'm gonna be like, look, you gonna show.
You gotta respect my.
You gonna respect my lady the same way you respect me. And if you don't respect my lady, then you disrespecting me. And now we got an issue. Now it's a problem. You understand what I'm saying?
That's fine.
I can always check my lady. I can do that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make sure I check my family first. Now, if my lady got a problem and she acting shady, she more than likely she ain't gonna be my lady. You understand what I'm saying?
You gonna here start too much
trouble. Because you coming crazy, you talking crazy, you got no respect. You're not respecting my family. You're not respecting nobody. How I'm supposed to be with you? We can't be together.
The energy's bad.
Yeah, the energy's bad.
Just like you said, they don't got no respect for you. If you doing that, if you disrespecting my family, then you clearly don't respect me.
Clearly, you don't respect me. You disrespect my family. You don't respect me.
Man.
Yeah, it go both ways. I believe that a lot of times families are very petty when they see you happy. I believe that friends can be extremely petty when they see you happy. Oh, bro, like I don't like her for you, nigga. I can't lay up with you every night.
Definitely can't.
I'm not about to be shacked up with you cuffing season. So I suggest that
facts. That's
all the
my
nosy
friends
people.
too.
Yeah, no. A woman friends is terrible. Women have the worst friends. I'm sorry, they have the worst.
That's
friends.
another thing too about
They have the worst
with us men too. Like, well, it's okay to go spend time with your girl. You don't gotta be with the fellas, my nigga. Like,
you know what? That's true.
You can be with the fellas in there, but you can miss out some time. My nigga. Don't be with the ladies, bro. Like, I'm telling you on a heartbeat. Niggas like, yo, Stowe, we about to go do it. Nah, I'm in the house. I'm with Shorty tonight. Hey, I'm with Shorty tonight.
Yeah!
That's really learned behavior, though.
It is.
It really is, yo, because some dudes not like that. You
I
understand
see
what
all
I'm
these young
saying?
cats now. I
Some
be
dudes
seeing
really
them out
not
here.
like that. It's
I'm
learned
like, yo, you ain't
behavior.
got a girlfriend. Y'all why you out here with these niggas? Like, pull somebody over
Learn
the other
behavior,
day.
yeah.
Pull somebody over the other day, right? I'm like, yo, he was just with his girl. It's like 3 a.m. He want to go drop her off home. Put him over, right? He was like, yeah, I just dropped my girl. I'm about to go to my man house real quick. I'm like, bro, it's 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Why you not with your lady?
Only thing
bro?
you want
Like,
over
what's
there
wrong
for
with
is some
you,
butt. I don't care if nobody say 3, 4. If I got a lady 3, 4 in the morning, I want to see a man. There's only a couple things I'm going over there for.
I don't know about y'all niggas, but it's gonna be a lot of denials. Now I'm in the house, bro.
But your woman saved you from a lot, man. A good
woman.
woman.
Yeah.
A good woman saved
I
you
know,
from a lot.
I know a lot of shit that happened to niggas when they were supposed to be in the house with their girls.
A good woman
Niggas
will.
got shot,
She had
killed,
that
some
ability
shit.
over you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't want you to go. She got that ability on you. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our wonderful Sunday night podcast. We back next week with a health and credit podcast for you.
Absolutely.
Please tune in. Health and credit, the benefits of eating clean, exercising, and building your credit. Shout out everybody who's watched this podcast. Shout out your family, friends, and enemies. And I do mean the enemies because guess what?
Look at the camera.
The enemy's lurking.
Absolutely.
No weapon formed against me or my podcast membership prosper. I'm signing out. LF Sedan,
like that,
Jersey. You know what it is. New album on the way. Shout out my man Amber Zeddy dropped a new song. She can get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man AV. She can get it. Shout out my man, Khalil Gibran, my man Blaze the Rebel. All my guys from East Orange. You know what it is, Jersey.